feel sexual. Gets wetter when you feed my mind. Tell me that shit's all mine. You do it better. For you it's whatever. Come be with me. What's blind now I see is you. I want more than just a sneaky link. How about forever, baby, what you think? Laid eyes on you and then I saw my dreams. You saw your body, everything between. Speak to my heart, boy. I love to feel your face by me. Skin heal just to let your love in. Only you forgive me, good love. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Give me back shots to my back pops, make the clock stop. So my let's lie. Oh na 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 na. Only you forgive me, good love. Nervous tension, quenching for your love. Sipping, kissing, dripping for your love. Lotus flower, open for your love. Take me higher, I don't need no drugs. Like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. How do you do it? Hope there's nothing to it. I vowed that I would not give in, but we turned to lovers from friends. Put up all night, hands on my thick thighs. Maybe it's those brown eyes. Know you from a past life. You got me open. You know every curve in my mind. Old school, you way past your time. Pull up to your spot and just vibe. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Flexible, say feel sexual. Gets wetter when you feed my mind. Tell me that shit's all mine. You do it better. For you it's whatever. Come be with me. What's blind now I see is you. I want more than just a sneaky link. How about forever, baby, what you think? Laid eyes on you and then I saw my dreams. You saw your body, everything between. Speak to my heart, boy. I love to feel your face by me. Skin heal just to let your love in. Only you forgive me, good love. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Give me back shots to my back pots, make the clock stop. So let's lie. Oh na 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 na. Only you forgive me, good love. Nervous tension, quenching for your love. Sipping, kissing, dripping for your love. Lotus flower, open for your love. Take me higher, I don't need no drugs. Like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada.
It's up. Can you hear us?
I'm gonna go in the other room and check.
Okay, he gonna go check real quick. Okay, you can hear it now. That's good. Okay. I don't know what be going on. It's always something, y'all. Technical difficulties. It's day to day for a reason, honey. That's why we call it day to day. It's always something. Okay. Well, yeah, you hear it? All right. But yeah, we in the building, y'all. We want to know what's the difference. Like, we want to hear people thoughts on that, because I notice it's a lot of women that do date younger men now, and it's like the other women, it's other women that shout it out, and some don't, not all. And this is my opinion and disclaimer. But yeah, I think a lot of women shout would be like, "Oh, girl, you doing it, girl? He young too. You got you a young boy." They be kind of like, you know, respecting it,
praising it.
Yeah, turn it down.
Only thing they praising is getting stood off in like they used to when they in their younger years. They just want to feel younger. So at the end of the day, you praising the motherfucker.
He said it's perfectly okay
because he doing it to you good. You know what I mean? He got the young boy energy. He lasting longer. You know what I mean?
Some
Shit
young,
like that.
Yeah, but some young guys is, no, yeah, that don't mean nothing. Some young guys is like older men, and some of the older men is like younger guys. It's kind of flipped the ages. Like, it's some young guys got more shit going on than older ones, and sometimes the women are attracted to that per se. Not all women. I'm saying certain women I could see, and people that I know, they were attracted to the fact that he had more shit going on from the last motherfucker she was talking to, and he was her age. So she wound up talking to a younger guy, and they actually still together. And they've been together actually for like 6 years.
Okay, how old is she? What's the age difference?
They 9 years apart. I'm gonna say that.
Not that bad.
It's not that not bad, but at the same time, it is, because it's a maturity.
Somebody's phone on.
It's in the other room.
Who knows?
Ain't nobody in there.
Okay,
you just turn it down if you want to.
Yeah, go turn it down because it's echoing.
You can't really hear that on.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to hear it. It's echoing to me. I can hear it like so clear. Yeah, so
all right, so I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Okay.
And you tell me if this makes sense. You 17, you got 17 years on him. You got 16 years on this individual. You know what I mean? You so if you got 16 years on him, you 19 when this little nigga was 3.
So
you've been sizing up a kid all this time.
You know what I mean? I was looking at him.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, it's still the same though.
No, it ain't, because I didn't know this person as a kid.
You didn't know him as a kid.
I didn't know him as a kid. I didn't see him as a kid. I didn't size him up as a kid. None of that. We adults, and I'm meeting him as an adult. Now, when I think about it, damn, he was probably 3 when I was 16. But I mean, we older now. I'm not thinking.
So that's the age ain't nothing but a number thing. I think y'all get that carried away. They get carried away with that.
But
age ain't nothing but a number.
Who get carried? Well, a lot of people.
People who do it, because if you sit there and think about it, like, I was a victim of it. I got carried away with it one time too. I jumped in the family youth before. You know what I mean? Like, I did. You know what I mean?
Some of them.
But they get carried away with with that age ain't nothing but a number thing. You know what I mean? Because listen. Because at a certain time, age was a factor.
Yeah.
If you was old enough and you getting them cheeks when she was 13, you was going to jail when you were over 18. And that's just a 5-year gap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But motherfucker getting 18.
13.
That's
if
not.
People didn't have kids at 12.
That's not the age of consent.
Hey, listen. But you're still looking at that same. So say you done messed with a motherfucker who was 13.
But I get that. But you got to think about
older,
this.
And now when they get 20, when they get 18.
I mean by that part of it. You got to think about teen. Those are children, kids. Of course, you're gonna get in trouble if you're an older person fucking with a teen. That's nasty.
18,
that out of
19.
Pocket.
That's still
18
teens.
Is what I'm saying.
Still teens.
That's still teen. Like, okay, yes, that's you an older man, 40s or whatever you are, fucking with a teenager. Yes, that makes a really come on.
You're stretching that part out. I didn't say
call 40. Back.
I said somebody in their teens. So a 19-year-old, they're messing with a 16-year-old at the same time. It's still the same.
It's still the same. 16 is the age of consent
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Not here, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
For somebody
What is it?
For somebody that's 19, be messing with somebody.
16 is the age of the consent now?
I believe so. Don't quote me. I think so.
It ain't never been there. You still going to jail.
16 is the age for what? For
consent.
For an older man to mess with a 16-year-old? I don't know.
So. I think so. It might be 16 or 18, but I keep hearing 16.
It's 18.
Y'all, I keep hearing 16. It's been changed because people are perverts.
When they changed that
shit. A lot of white old men in the White House. So it's 16 other places. If
no
not
diddy.
Here. But
call back, caller. I didn't hear y'all, so y'all can call back.
If I'm 19 and I'm looking at a 13-year-old, regardless of anything, you're 19 years old. You're older than that 13-year-old who's in the 8th grade. I said a
16-year-old
or 16-year-old. I don't think that's that bad.
You might have to look that up because I don't think
I don't think 19 and 16 is bad. That's not bad.
When if you 18 is what it's always been, and you fuck with a minor, you're catching the case.
But 18 is not a minor.
If you fuck with a minor
at 18, with a 13-year-old,
or a 16-year-old, you know what I mean? She's sweet 16. Oh, you over there busting it down?
16.
You 16.
Mm-hmm.
They done changed it to 16.
16 years of age.
They want your daughter to get
bust down by old man.
Yeah.
But listen. I think that when it comes to that, I think that got a lot to do with people in the White House when it comes because.
I disagree with my husband saying that the women want younger men because they want to get bust down because older men bust it down too. So I don't think that really matters.
So okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's a factor. You get what I'm saying?
That's just one inkling that adds to it. That's an inkling that adds to it. Let's just say this: the opinions on day to day tonight does not reflect the brand, y'all. It's our opinions. You feel me? So I'm just telling you what I think, man.
What you said when it comes to the women liking younger dudes, I think what you said when it comes to they looking a little more brighter in the future than the men that ain't did shit.
I know people that
So
they doing better than the older men.
Like you do. I'm messing with you, and you're an older man. You my age, and I'm messing with you, and you is getting nowhere. Then I meet this younger dude. He you know. Progress. I'm older and I know a lot of shit, so I can feed it to him, make him progress even more, and make my life easier. So,
wow.
That's not the way I think, but I'm just saying.
No, she just saying like,
I'm just saying make my life easier because when you with somebody.
So you saying an older man or?
I'm saying that's how older some maybe older women think when it comes to getting with a younger dude. When it comes to older men, I think it's purely based on. This is my opinion. Purely based on the factor. They like women that feel like they can groom and follow their rules, do what they tell them. So older men tend to go for the younger women. That's my opinion. Because
they want to be controlled. They want to control the woman.
Control the woman, or they know they think that woman, since she's younger, she doesn't have as much insight in the world, so he can play in her face.
But
he can say,
but that happens.
And control what she does. And then she younger, so it's like this mine.
Yeah, so but that you ain't on here. That actually happens, though. That actually happens when it's older men talk to younger women because they want the control. Compared to being with an older woman, they gonna have to come with. They gonna have to come with some knowledge.
Like I said.
But they gonna have to come with knowledge and have something going on. You get what I'm saying? And some of the older women that got shit going on, they deal with people that don't too. That don't have nothing going on, and then they want the control because they know this man ain't really got nothing going on, and he need her. It's a whole lot of that.
I think when it comes to
it's different shit.
Like when it's the old women that mess with young niggas, they ain't got nothing going on. They in it for the penile extremity.
Some women do it to be in control though. Control a young dude. Period.
Control for sure.
She buying him this, she buying him that. As soon as he fuck up, she cutting him off.
Yeah, that's control.
You know what I mean? You get your ass over here, Marcus. Yeah. Lady Eloise in it.
That is control. But you know what
get
they call
your Lady Eloise on.
The double standard, it looks different, and it is different. it's a double standard. It looks different and it is different, but it's not different.
What you mean it's not different?
Meaning, okay, both situations are controlling. Both situations are trying to be like the person that's a what's it called? The you know, the main that person. The main, it's both of those situations trying to be the ruler and the controller of the situation. But what I mean by it's different, meaning double standard, because a man controls a woman differently than a woman can control a man.
Let her slide over there real quick, baby.
Personally, how I think, because women and men are different.
Yeah, I agree.
They treat things differently.
I agree. So, okay, Chris, he got a comment on here. Well, shout out, Chris. He said here it's 17, but a 18-year-old will go to jail if they do anything with the 17-year-old, because once you're 18, you're considered as an adult. Mm-hmm. Where you at, Chris?
New York.
Oh, you in New York, Chris?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see why they changed.
That don't even make sense.
They changed it to 16.
Show you got.
Oh
show
yeah,
me
so
proof.
David knew. Okay, you in New York. Okay,
you got to show me proof.
The age of consent.
Yeah, 16, the age of consent. I don't believe that.
But it's in different states, because I heard it's 14.
Wait a minute, she got the hand up, so we gotta respect the people with the hand. She just threw it down. Pick it back up, but go ahead, honey. Go ahead. What you was gonna say? Because I know you've been trying your best to say something. Go ahead.
But some men get with younger women because they're not mentally ready to be with a woman of the same age or older. You know, they might be still living in their 20s. Everybody knows somebody that's like about 50, 60 years old, still want to be acting like he's 25. Mm-hmm. You know, so a lot of times they not mentally ready. Or it can be, I know I've heard a lot of men say that they want a woman with a low body count, not a lot of miles on it, a lot of baggage, not a lot of, they trying to groom the woman to be who they want her to be.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see that comment? What that's read the comment. It say the age of
consent in Ohio is 16 years old, meaning that individuals who are 16 or older can legally consent to sexual activity with others who are also 16 or over. However, there are some situations where it may still be considered rape, even if both parties claim to be willing participants.
Well, how? Because somebody's saying that?
Because their parents be on it.
Yeah.
Okay, because of the parents.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. And Mom, Tamar, hi, Ma. Hi. She said that's not true. She said it's 18 years old, period. If you deal with a 16-year-old, you going to jail.
Oh,
well, Shani looked. Yeah, but you looked it up. You said, and she said the legal age was saying 16.
Yeah, I'm not defending it or nothing, but
we just looked it up.
I just 16. Know around here you going to jail. God damn it, they knocking on your door because
she said
mama
you going
telling
to jail.
Somebody daddy reporting.
Absolutely, you
going to jail.
But 18
they can say
16,
you called.
That's not terrible.
Manipulated them, my cars down to they weren't. They lacked the mental capacity to be agreeing.
Mm-hmm. And like I'll say, so give this an example. If this 16-year-old get this 23-year-old pregnant, or this 18-year-old get this 23-year-old, well, I'm gonna say 16, 8. You know what I mean? Get somebody grown pregnant, 21-year-old. You know what I mean?
They got a case.
Yeah, she has a case.
It's like the teachers get some cases.
Uh-huh.
Messing with them young boys and let them get some.
It's definitely a case.
It's a case.
But I want to look. What I'm saying is we dabble in the teens. That's young. Hell yeah, that's the case. Any teen you doing that's younger than what you are.
18 and 16.
That's the case. But when it comes to the older ages, because like what is he, 50 something, and the girl is 22, 23, 24. That age.
It's legal.
It's legal.
But it's not fair.
It's not fair. Or I'm 50 is.
Wait a minute, you saying the guy's 56?
How about 30 something?
That he messing with her? No, it'd be younger though.
I would just say it should. They do that. They do that. But okay, say like 30, almost 40. With like 22-year-old. I don't feel like that's.
I just want to say, I want to ask this question. So, again, why is it like that though? Like, it's a difference. It's a difference.
It's definitely a difference.
It's a difference from the women and the men doing it though. It comes off different, but men been doing it and been perverts though for years.
Men considered a pervert.
It's some men been perverts. I'm calling men perverts that I know that's perverts because they're young. You feel me? I grew up 15 and it was grown ass men trying to get on with me. And I was back then when I was young, and I used to see how the men used to come driving to the high schools in they different cars for them young girls at them high schools. I used to see that. This is how I grew up watching all that.
I got walked down on by like a man right like that. I was walking to Taylor House when we lived in Mount Healthy, and it was this old ass man in the car. He rolled his window down like, "You walking around here for me?"
Oh,
like
Lord.
You can't be in your 30s pulling up to the
and know that he was like 40 something. I was like 16.
We got a caller, y'all. Let me see.
That's perverted.
Hold on, caller. Say something. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I'm here. Hello.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Good. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
You
Can you
calling
hear me?
in on the podcast?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You might turn your volume down so you don't. He don't turn that. He be 19 hertz.
Turn your volume down.
That y'all doing a good job.
Thank you.
Turn your phone down.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. We hear you.
Can you hear me?
Not no more.
Can you hear me?
Not no more. We can't hear you, Pops. You're gonna have to call back and you gotta turn your phone down, babe. But anyway, so I think he was calling for something else. What you think?
He probably just calling to give us some praise. He said,
Yeah, I love him. That's Pops. Okay, we couldn't hear you, Pops. We can call you back. But yeah, so I think that that's who was calling the first time. So there's something wrong with his phone though. But yeah, I think that women praise each other though when they got younger, like men that's doing something kind of. But then some women, they just like younger boys. Like they.
So what do you consider being a perfect age gap
for a woman?
10 years.
10 years, you think?
I think that's too much. I think 10 years is a lot.
I say 12 though.
Because somebody ain't grown.
I think that's because if I am 40 and dealing with a 30-year-old male, I don't know. He might be in the 20s.
Like younger men because they mental capacity a little further than the older ones. It really don't matter. It
depends on what the young man is doing.
That and then some men don't mature at all when it comes to however old.
It don't matter how old. Yeah, it don't. That's true.
And some women don't mature at all.
No, it's vice versa. It's vice versa.
You got grown ass little girls.
Yeah, that's true.
So many.
I agree with that.
That is so true.
That's why.
I don't even think it's a limit.
But you can.
Wait a minute. My girl said she did 16. It was an accident though. Oh my God. How was it an accident? But how old was you though? What I need to know, you can't just throw that up there. Hold on, Dominique. You can't just throw that up there without telling me how old you was though.
She won't.
You're gonna have to tell me your age if you dealt with a 16-year-old. ASAP. Like check
give her case.
Check it in.
It's old now.
I mean, okay, well, inbox me. Golly. Damn.
16 age.
Just put it out here.
But sometimes a woman might not want to necessarily. She might, if she don't have no kids, she might not want to do just get no kids. There's not a lot of men out here, up in age that don't have children.
Mm.
Just like there's not a lot of women out here that don't have children.
I mean, it is. It is.
All I'm saying is, you're too old to be busting her down, man.
I think when you start entering your 30s, 40s,
it depends
50s,
on.
it all depends on y'all personality. But when you start talking about somebody excessively,
Some young girls got
messing
their
with
shit going on too.
20-year-old people and they 40-year-olds, that's a huge discrepancy.
Yeah,
When
it
you're talking
is.
about somebody who 40 something, they mess with a mid 50-year-old. Is that if that's how they just kind of want to get down?
How old was she?
You know what I mean? So things are, you know, it's just
slippery slope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
right. Many double standards out there.
Many double standards out there.
It sure is.
But I feel like I believe in double
Yeah,
standards.
Zion.
Right.
Whoa.
I had a girl that was.
You jumped in the fountain of youth out
See,
this
he lied
motherfucker.
about being 21. See, I'm poor baby. I'm
But he
sorry
looked-
that happened to
He
you.
But so
had to look 16.
He had to look like
He
he
had
was
to look
older.
16 because 16-year-olds.
You think he looked older?
It's 16-year-old girl.
What do you
out
look-
here that looks old as hell.
I don't see
You ain't seen none of these. You must not.
Everybody can't talk at once. Everybody can't talk at once because everybody sound like they talking at once. That's what the thing is for. That like my girl, she was holding the thing up. So whoever want to talk, hold it up. Yeah, for real. I gotta talk to them like they kids. They-
Anywho, back to the scenario, goddamn. You know what I mean? Let's stay
they
on
just back
track.
there like exactly. That is so funny.
So y'all, so everybody agree on 10 years?
No,
Agree?
I don't. I don't
5 or
agree.
10?
I do.
You say 10, so you were 10 years, huh? Okay.
But that's once I think once you
Like
hit the age of 30,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? When you talk about 30 to 40, that don't sound as bad as 20 to 30 or 16 to 26.
Right. 16 to 26 is crazy.
You know what I mean? Because 10 is 10.
Because 10 is 10.
You know what I mean? Like so when
10
you start
is 10,
when you talk
nah.
30, when you talk 30 and over, then you start the numbers start
She
changing.
got the thing. Go ahead.
10 is 10. That ain't true. Regardless of any, if, ands, or buts about it, age gaps is age gaps. But so I'm was 16 to 26. You know damn well that's not okay.
We talking about 30 and up.
But he said 16 to 26.
He said 10 and 10 is
10 and 10. But what I'm saying is he said 10 is 10. That's not true. Past 30, 10 is 10. Yes.
That was my statement.
That was the whole.
That was what he said.
But I just heard.
You going back down to the younger train.
No,
We
I
off of that
literally
track.
just heard that. Am I tripping or did he not say?
You probably didn't hear the other part of it.
Everything. You're going back down the younger train.
Oh, but 10 is
Moving
not
up
10.
the age
regardless
limits.
of that. But
Yeah, you didn't hear it. You just didn't hear it.
Depends on the age.
It depends on your maturity levels.
We here because everybody got their opinions. It ain't that serious. But yeah, next. I don't. Anyway, it say 10 years apart is crazy. I think 2 years apart is fine depending on what age the people are. 2?
That's
three,
why
yeah.
I don't even want to date nobody my age.
But you saying 2 years, so you saying 10? Like I think 10 is too much. I think 9 is too much. Like me personally, that's me personally. Depending on the age, because if you think about it, I was 15, right? As a teenager. Listen, I was 15, right? David was 13. What I look like talking to a 13-year-old at 15? A 13-year-old boy.
Hey, my wang was big when I was 13.
That don't have nothing to do with it. What do the wang got to do with it?
Because I was gonna
what
be.
the fuck do that got to do with it?
Because you called me a little boy. Because you were saying a little boy.
Because you 13, you was a teenager.
Don't matter. You was too.
I was, but I was
mean?
15.
That means nothing.
10 is 10.
I wouldn't have talked to a 13.
You probably wouldn't have. But
as a 15-year-old.
At 13, you know what I mean? I was hollering at 16.
What grade was you in?
That ain't nothing to argue about though, because we was kids.
A freshman and a 13-year-old.
Junior high school. He was
That was a ninth and an eighth grader.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit.
Anyway,
you trying to make it seem
I need the white
being
flag.
15
I
is
need
so
the
much
white
better than being
flag.
13.
I'm just
like,
no, that's
hard
not what
talking
I'm
to
saying.
somebody.
I'm giving an example
Yeah.
of
you.
Of what
And
a young lady at 15
That's you,
dating
that's
a 13. That's what we all talking about though.
Yeah, all right.
We giving our opinions,
She
or,
said
and,
like a
and
15-year-old
we're talking about our
girl,
opinions, and
faster
this is what we
than
do.
Yeah, we all know that women mature faster than guys.
I'm just trying
but
to
what
figure
I'm saying
out,
is,
like,
you never knew if this 13-year-old was more polished than you actually gave him the credibility of.
We was kids, so
means
you know,
nothing.
It means a lot
At
when you
that
a
point,
kid.
I mean,
it's a lot when
some
you
people
a kid.
be on a different type of level when they kids.
Exactly, just like as adults, and just like younger adults and grown adults be on different levels. That goes for every age. That goes for every age. Every age is a different level, and it depends on the person. Period.
Right.
It depends on the person. So I don't get what.
So let's get back to the older folks, because we keep dabbling down the younger train.
I'm giving my opinion. That's what we're talking about. We got a whole hour.
We move from the younger path up to the older ones, where we can now deal with. We're not talking about them no more.
I was
about talking about kids.
I was.
We're talking about grown folk stuff.
It didn't say no age.
Are we speaking to our audience, or are we just speaking to Jim?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because I didn't say no age. I'm just talking about me being a 15-year-old versus a 13-year-old. Nothing personal. Like, it ain't nothing personal. When I was 15, I just looked at a 13-year-old so much younger at that age when you're not. I didn't get finished. You're not that much younger as a 13-year-old versus a 15-year-old, but I felt like he was, because I was a girl, and I felt like, oh, he little boy. You know what I'm saying? But it really ain't. It's only 2 years. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. I mean, I ain't even get the finish.
Women mature faster. You was like an older gentleman. You wasn't seeing no younger people. So at the end of the day, I was doing the same goddamn thing. I want me an older woman. I don't want nobody my age. You know what I mean? Been here, done that. We played marbles together. We were the same age. You know what I mean? With females. So I knew, like, it was older ones. You know, it's always been like that. I fell into the fountain of youth one time. You know what I mean?
That's what we said, Kim. We said it depends on the maturity of the person, and the age has no limit. It really does have a limit.
It do got a limit.
Age most definitely got a limit.
Carried away with that.
Age most definitely got a limit. I'm sorry. It most definitely do. I'm sorry.
Age definitely got a limit. Man.
Age most definitely got a limit. So, you know, you can't be out here dating somebody
your son age.
I wouldn't date nobody my child age. That's why.
What time out? What if he's 3 years older than your child? He's still older than your child, but he's 3 years older than him. And you dating this nigga.
Women do that.
Yeah, I know. Like the same age as their the same age as the son, actually.
Yeah. And vice versa. But hey, it's a double standard. Personally, I think it's weird when it comes to women.
It say, me personally, I think older women. When I was 21, my girlfriend was 31. Okay, you date older women. Okay, and what was your reasons for dating an older woman versus somebody your age at 21? Because that to me is like super young as a guy.
I'm gonna put this up.
Go ahead.
I don't think it'd be about the age. Like, because when you first start talking to somebody, you don't know how old they are. And I'm talking older people now. You don't know how old they are and stuff like that. You could be like in your 30s and the girl in her 20s and stuff like that. And y'all vibe it real good. I like you, you like me. Okay, we found out it's like a big age difference, but like, what's wrong with that? I still like you and you like me. We grown as hell.
21 and 31, what's that, 10 years?
Mm-hmm. We said 10 is 10.
So I think some of it comes to what the person has to offer and what the person needs. Because very few people fuck with somebody who ain't got nothing that they want or they aspire to be. So as a 30-year-old woman, you run across a 21-year-old millionaire who got his shit together, who own his own business and make out here making moves, a motherfucker gonna forget how young that nigga is. Because he got that bag. So a lot of women do stuff out of the what do you call that? The benefits package that a motherfucker offers. And men too. You know what I mean? They looking for, like, some younger men looking for security, so they look for older women.
Yep.
some young older women looking at younger men because they want to have some life in their life, because the older men are born and they want to be at home every day and do the same old shit. And they still feel like they young. They want to go out and party and do bars and stuff still. Mm-hmm. They just in their 30s. They don't want to go to work and come home and clean the house and wait to don't go to no bar. They want to still be out there. So it's just a state of mind. When you say age is not a number in my world. Age is a state of mind. You know what I mean? I agree. So the state of mind is when you talk about engaging in a relationship, but age just have to be a detail that can get you locked the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's what I was saying. Like we look at it like he's so much younger or they're so much younger, but 2 years to me that's nothing. That's like y'all kind of the same age, depending on that person and how they're raised. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person is
the maturity level.
Yeah, it is. But it's a lot of younger people nowadays that's so much mature than some, only because of the way they're raised, because they had to basically raise themselves. So they're so much more mature than an older person. Some people, just because they're 46 years old, don't mean that their brain is working as a 46-year-old person. Or 39, 36, like everybody age, it's about the person. Because everybody is not the same age. Not one person in here the same, but even if we're the same age. You know what I'm saying? You might be dating at 46, dating somebody 29.
What's wrong with that?
I think that's too young. I don't think it's too young for men if a man was 46 to date a 26, but I think for a woman to date a 26-year-old, that's too. And 46, I think that's absolutely wild to me. But I know people that's like that do it though. That's why I gave that age, because I know people that do it right now.
Y'all talking about, and she should just support it. That's what women, y'all be supporting that.
That's what we were saying, that women support it.
I support
it's a double standard like a mother.
What's wrong with me supporting her liking a younger dude when I support men liking younger women? I support both sides, depending on the age. I support it all.
Depending on the age.
That's always.
There you go with that part again.
Because you can't be out no pedophile.
Yeah, that's all. There's so many pedophiles, and the only reason I say that because just like people, it's so many pedophiles. That's all I keep just.
But the women lie about their ages.
True.
Vice versa.
All the time.
They lie.
They the more the I
was 36 for a long time.
You heard me,
but it wasn't on purpose. I just forgot my age.
I'ma just say.
I was.
Everybody, not everybody, but every gender lies about their age. Everybody lie. Everybody do stuff that's just, dumb. All genders, all races, whatever it is. Everybody, male, female, they all do it. So everything I'm saying is vice versa. But when me as a woman,
it's just everybody's opinions. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you're saying.
Yeah, me as a woman, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong if you don't have an agenda. Some people have agendas. And some people have agendas when it comes to that. It's specific. It's targeted. But if it's happening to be you just bump into somebody and y'all adults and you don't when you get over a certain age, you don't necessarily ask somebody how old they are. Y'all talk about what you got, what you doing, who you with, details that matter as far as interacting. And then eventually you start getting into caring about all that, because regardless if you this age or that age, if I don't like you, I don't like you.
Simple.
Wow. Somebody said, yeah, I agree, Sam. And somebody said, I'm 52 years old. There's no way I'll mess with a chick that's in her 30s and younger.
Right.
At 52?
Right. I mean, I can respect that because my niece is that old. And I'm like, I can't mess with nobody younger than my niece.
The maturity level ain't gonna be all the way there. The life experiences that you got to go through.
Conversation.
You know what I'm saying? It's not there. It's not there. You can say it's there all at once because they done been through something. You ain't been through enough to know what I know.
But that'd be a shallow relationship, and some people don't know depth. I mean, but a lot of people don't know. Like sometimes it takes a motherfucker older to learn how to be a man or a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like just because you're 21, you don't know. You can have kids and make kids. You might have 4 or 5 kids. That don't make you a woman.
Facts.
You a girl with kids. That don't make you a man because you done knocked off 8, 9 babies. Right. You know what I'm saying? You 30 years old. You a boy with kids. You know what I mean? Like so, men and women, you know what I mean, is a word, but it ain't an age. It's a state of mind, and that's what I think some of this get blurred at, is that girls, just because they older than 20-something, they feel like they're allowed to do certain things, and they want to experience life, and they find a man that's older that's more secure and can show them more. Mm-hmm. And then when they get bored with that old man, and they feel like that man trying to control them because he's trying to show her stuff, because he, you know, that's an age gap where, because in real relationships, sometimes the roles play. Like sometimes you might have to play the father role to your woman, and sometimes she got to play the mother role to the man in a relationship. When you talk about husband and wife, like real life relationships, because we're supposed to be there to support and help each other grow. Mm-hmm. But when you just start superficially meeting somebody, a lot of it just be agendas. You know what I mean? You satisfy my need or my want, or you just look good, or it's shallow. Yeah, it's a shallow interaction, and that's all it'll ever be. And you know, if y'all both understand that, no harm, no foul. But if one person looking for one thing and the other person looking for other thing,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you can also learn stuff from people that are younger than you. When you're dating and stuff like that, maybe the way that you were raised as an older adult, you wouldn't have looked at the world the way that they do, or you wouldn't have thought about something the way that they did, because of, you know, different age ranges, different ways they were raised, different generations, and sometimes the older people's ways of thinking is not always right, and then sometimes the younger person can also learn from the experiences of this older person too, so that they don't make that same mistake in their life. Yeah. When it comes to age ranges and stuff like that. So you can learn stuff from people younger than you, and you can also learn stuff from people older than you. When it comes to the older than you, I think that if you date somebody older than you, they should and y'all dating, y'all talking and stuff like that, and they hearing you and your decisions and stuff like that. Of course, you know, always go based off of how you feel, but they can tell you how something like that will turn out because they've been there before.
But then when it gets to guiding you too much, and they start trying to raise
that's
you.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Guiding me too much and raising me. That's not that the relationships I'm talking about and controlling ain't raising. We getting to know each other. I'm coming to you just about input. You ain't raising me or guiding me to do nothing. I'm still going based off how I feel, regardless of how old you is, how wise you is, or however. I have my own mind. That's what a lot of people don't have. Is their own mind. You can listen to people older than you or younger than you, but you always have to have your own mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Based off that, are you going to be controlled? Are you going to be guided? Are you going to go somewhere that you didn't want to go because you don't have your own mind?
Absolutely.
That's not how that go. I'm talking about just pure communication as an adult. If you're an adult, you can't control shit. I do. That's all I got to say. Older, younger, anything like that.
Right, absolutely.
But
and then
I was just saying you can learn things and be taught things for people older and younger than you.
Oh, yeah, older and younger, and people shouldn't feel because they older than a person that they can't listen to somebody younger about certain things. But let me read a couple of the comments real quick. It say older women are attractive, and I'm 56. So you like somebody older than 56? Older women, okay.
You're just saying older women are attractive.
Oh, you just saying your age? I don't. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. I'm just reading your comment. And say, I see 20-year-olds checking out 40 and 50-year-old women. Men. Okay, 20-year-old men checking out 40. And yeah, I know a lot of people that deal with that, where it's younger men more than older men actually that try to get on with them, that I know, like older women, and they're in their 50s. It say in the Bible, God created Adam and Eve. And then Samuel said there are so many women that end up in toxic relationships, and that's a sad part. Oh yeah, as far as the age, I mean, men is in toxic relationships as well, though.
I was about to say, all because she's young, don't mean she ain't making a relationship toxic.
Yeah.
He older.
Yeah, that's like to me.
Well, I have noticed that a lot of the older men, they like the 20-something-year-olds, but they complain about.
Yes, your brother.
But they complain about the young girls, how they act, how they don't do what older one, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's your choice though.
Because they ain't matured.
You want the younger woman, so that's what comes with what you want. You want that, so that's what you. But if he choose a little more mature woman, he wouldn't go through the things he go through.
Facts.
But it's just a choice. Period.
That's why I say they ain't lived enough life yet to be. You know what I'm saying?
So
it depends on that older man what they want. You know what I mean? Because
enough experience under your belt.
But it's like they said earlier, it's a state of mind where young. Some people never grow. Some people don't realize that every 10 years you're supposed to be introspective and kind of start growing. Is try to stop doing what you did the last 10 years. If you still trying to do 20-year-old stuff in your 40s, you need to look in the mirror. It ain't got nothing to do with the world. It's got something to do with you and your growth and your evolution, because he didn't put us on this planet to continue to do the same shit every 10 years. That's why we have an end date. That means if we was lucky enough to live to 100, we had 10 levels of evolution available, 9 levels of evolution. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, if that's all you did was grow a little bit in every 10 years. Some people want to continue and hold on to stuff and be scared to grow. I've had friends and people I know who they dated and dealt with younger women because that's their comfort group, because they've never elevated themselves to feel like they can give an older woman what she wants. They say they complain too much, they do this and do that, because they don't know how to satisfy a woman's need as a man. They know how to date. They don't know how to be husbands. You know what I mean? There's a difference, because that's the agenda. Like, what are you messing with a motherfucker? What you dating for? Are you dating just to have something to do? Or are you trying to get to a point where you find somebody that you equally yoked and y'all can grow forward together, regardless of the age? But it's all about your intent in the dating. If all you're looking for is dick, rules are off as long as you ain't too young. If all you're looking for is pussy and security, rules are off as long as ain't nobody too young. But if you're looking for a mate, there's so many levels to get. It's like, for example, for you guys are at, because y'all are beautiful mates to me. You know what I mean? It takes levels to get to that. You know what I mean? Regardless of the age difference, y'all got to a point and y'all grow together.
Right.
One wasn't too high, one too low. Y'all was kind of right in the same spot, and y'all been trudging y'all way through this together. Some people can't do that because of the age discrepancy, because one person keeps they not elevating together, because if one person start up here, another person start here, it's always chase. And the person might always feel behind.
I don't think it's age though. It's young people. I tell you, man. Like they ain't dating nobody too much younger, and it's older women that I do know that date younger guys. But the guys got a lot of stuff. The guy that they are dating has stuff going on though. Like, it ain't the money.
Listen,
it ain't no money.
I'm gonna say this. The times ain't the same as they used to be. So it was much harder for guys of our stature to get somewhere and get developed to be great how they can be. Younger ones, they already got the game given to them. Like, they grew up on computers. Our generation didn't grow up on computers.
What's wrong with that? Times change.
It's a lot wrong with
it. It enabled them, but it also helped them out.
Yeah.
I mean, but the future, you don't want nobody to be stuck in. I mean, I'm saying what y'all.
We didn't have that growing up, so we had to adapt to that. Y'all already grew up into that,
right?
With the computer age, you know what I'm saying? So we had to adapt, and that's why a lot of people younger are taking out faster and getting more businesses going because they were trained that way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And they have more, not even trained. I'll say they have more bigger platforms, easier way to get up.
Yeah.
Because back then, y'all didn't have that time.
We had none of this social media.
Yeah, but what Sam said was, if it comes to like you getting pussy, dick, whatever, all bets are off when it comes to that shit like that. But when it comes to a relationship, age really do matter. That is a big one right there. When it comes to like the lust and all the other stuff, that really, but when it comes to dating, that absolutely. The mental capacity, you who you about to spend your life partner with, absolutely. I can agree with that wholeheartedly. How y'all feel about double standards?
It's double standards.
This
I mean,
whole thing is a double standard.
Yeah, this whole thing is a double standard.
that's the thing. It's a double standard. It's a double standard.
The country was built on that, though. We was conditioned for that.
That's a double standard for a specific thing. I'm just talking about
in general.
In general.
Right. That's like cocaine and crack. Cocaine, a kilo of cocaine.
You think it's the
you
same?
might get 10 years of time. You get kilo of crack, they'll try to give you life. There's a difference in standards. I could embezzle $2 million from a motherfucker and just get some show time and have to pay probation. I go in the bank or rob a Brinks truck and get that couple million. I'm going down for Buck Rogers time. You know, the thing is, we're showing double standards. A white man can kill a black man and say, standing my ground. But a black man kill a white man, we're not allowed to fear them.
Damn,
but they're allowed to fear us.
Hey, that's true.
You want to talk double standards? It encompasses our whole everything we know is
that happened right here. Remember with the chick who gave birth to the little kid and then burnt him up in the backyard.
Man, got probation.
And
they expunged her record.
And they took off her expunged her. Well, you know her mom and dad, they had some money.
But that's the double standard, though. Yeah, I mean, because of your economic stature.
Money is standard. That ain't if you got money, you out of there.
Nah, Bill Cosby, Puff Daddy,
that's true.
R. Kelly. No, that don't mean nothing. Money don't mean shit. But then you say Hugh Hefner, he did it. Yeah. You say Elvis, he did it. Jerry Lewis, he did it. I mean, why you been doing it forever? And it was never a problem. Donald Trump talked about his own daughter. He said he looked at his own daughter and said, "Ooh, if she wasn't my daughter, look at the tits on her."
He did.
This is your. You know what I'm saying? That's and it was okay. He said I could shoot somebody in Times Square and get away with it. He talked about it, bragged about it, and they still trying to make this man president. And grabbing women by the pussy just because I can. You know what I mean? But
Donald Trump,
like Terry Crews. Remember when he talked about some gay man grabbed his?
Yeah, but this is what she was just saying too. It's a double standard. You know why? Because they so mad at Kamala right now. Don't nobody want to vote for her. They would rather vote for Donald Trump than Kamala.
Because they're tying.
She's a woman. She's gonna start.
No, they're tying.
I'm telling you, they
rather with Biden.
That's the double standards, though. But that's the double standard because why is it so? Like, why are they so mad at Kamala versus Donald Trump?
I just wanted to put this in here real quick. I was talking about double standards between men and women. And
that's a man and a woman.
That's a man and a woman, but like not politics. Like that's a man and a woman.
I'm just saying. You said double standard. That's one. That's my example.
Double standard.
That's my example of a double standard.
I was talking about a specific topic, but
Well, no, you didn't. You just said how y'all feel about double standards.
Yeah.
In general.
I was thinking in general.
I was talking about a specific topic. But when it comes to the Kamala and Donald Trump situation, that's definitely double standard. And I also 100% think it's a race thing. It's always forever gonna be a race thing. She is a woman, but she still got color in her. So that's the thing.
I think the color is green. That's the racist part because I was talking to a white couple at the gas station the other day. They both own dump trucks, and they started complaining about how banks started doing them differently, right? And changed their credit score and got them into place. And you know the first thing came to them out? Biden. And when they associate Kamala, they associate her with Biden. So they blame the money stuff that these banks are doing. Because right now, what happens? Because she's talking about taxing millionaires and billionaires, right? Who owns the banks? Who owns the insurance companies? Who owns the pharmaceutical companies? Who owns railroad companies? Who owns the airplanes? Who owns all the Krogers and the Walmarts and all that shit? She talking about taxing the motherfuckers as applies with everything they want. So what do you think they gonna do to us? I don't fuck with Donald Trump, but I understand it's about green, and you talk about fucking with these rich motherfuckers, and the banks will start because the banks change these people's stuff just to make these right now, right before the election. They said they cut their credit limit in half, so they went from 30% utilization to 90% utilization. So now their money is all fucked up, and they got 2 brand new couple $100,000 dump trucks, a piece, $500,000 in equipment that they paying on. And now they loans and change, and they availability of funds and change, and the things, it changes. So the color that people are seeing right now is green. And Donald Trump talked to people with money about, I'm going to protect your bag. Give a fuck what color you are. If you got a bag, I'm gonna try to help you keep it. Because they talking about taking your bag. And that's all certain people got to hear is you talk about my bag. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You talk about my bag. It took me whatever it took for me to get my bag. And now you talking about going in my pockets heavy.
That's the people that had the businesses and they going through the there's a lot going on because of the election and stuff. And then it'd be a lot of stuff going on too that's not shown because of the election too, when it comes to our people. But we ain't gonna get into that. We gonna get up off of here in a few minutes, because that's another topic if you ask me.
It's a whole nother world. I'm sorry.
But it is what we were talking about why is it okay for the women and the men? It's a double standard. That's my whole thing on it. It's a double standard. It really is. And I think it's always going to be a double standard. It might not be right, and some people might not agree, and we're going to agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, it's a double standard. When it comes to certain things, it's a double standard, but then also everybody's situation is different. Everybody is different. It might be a 23-year-old that act like he 30-something years old and got shit going on like a 30-something-year-old, and a woman is older, and he's dating a woman that's older, and she might not got shit going on. It's just so much that can
the variables.
Yeah, it's so much, but yeah, it's a double standard for sure. But yeah, we're gonna get up off of here though for sure. But it's a double standard. And I gotta shout out my worldwide collaboration. This is Day to Day Podcast with Hosh and King David.
And Worldwide is not a group, but a family. What's up with my peoples?
That's my family right there. Shout out to Chris. Thank you. We'll see you Monday. Make sure y'all tune in to Day to Day Podcast. Hey, Ma.
Hey.
And also we'll be live on Saturday. We'll be live on Saturday. Playing some music, getting our program together for Sunday for Busy One. So we'll see y'all then, playing some good music. If y'all got any requests, just let me know and I'll load it up for y'all and play it on Saturday and for the radio, Busy One Radio. Me and Mondays, make sure y'all tune in at 9:00, or we might be late because it's Day to Day Podcast. And Women Wednesdays, of course, we changed the time, y'all, to 9:15 for Women Wednesdays. So we'll be back on Wednesday from 9:15. And of course, Day to Day Podcast. We are here 8:30, 9:00, I would say, but we like to come on at 8:30. It was just a couple of things going on, but that's why it's Day to Day, y'all. So yeah, you got something to say, babe? We out of here.
Like, share, subscribe, comment in the section below. Even if you're watching this after we get off air, still leave your comments in the section, and we address you throughout the middle of the week.
I agree.
Other than that, y'all take it easy, man, and we're gonna get with y'all.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Y'all. Yeah, this weekend for sure. We out of here though.
We're doing shit every day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Every day. Day to day, every day.
It's all good though. Wait a minute, which one of them the 31 a Grammy. Oh.
It's time to up the level. I'm in the I'm in the blink, forgive me, God, I'm a sinner. After lunch, I'm going for dinner. In the wound, I knew it was a winner. I'm bringing summer to the winter. Turn this shit up, little nigga. You know you ain't playing with no beginner. I play with so many trees in my hands, I got splinter. Keep it a bean, keep it a buck. If you don't eat, you don't fuck. If you don't grind, now you stuck.
I triple my bag and double my worth. I'm getting this money up off of the turf. I swear that I'm cursed. Thirst is burned.
Though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Though I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil.
Big bang, take little bang, catch niggas slipping, they don't know about me. I roll this, really jumping out the barrel, stretching your outfit, hit any car, any nigga that you ride with. Better watch your talk, better watch your tempo around these Negroes. I think you know about the principle out here on the block. Yeah, yeah. Standing on business, ain't falling for nothing. You know I ain't struggling, I'm moving. Niggas talking real loud with the oozing. I'm talking real loud like a movie. What you say don't move me. You ain't never been shit in the motherfucking streets, and I let a nigga know right now with this beef. This really gets beef on the streets. This beef don't matter.
It don't matter. God flow, fishing better. Fisher men don't take the bait. Tower Babel, nation scatter. Gossiping and chitter chatter. Backbiting, get you splattered. Just another form of ratting. Running tell that to the captain. We ain't talking paper, I know you pocket watching. Why you think I'm ballin'? I'm out here astronaut, thanking God, cause I know my calling. Push the rock like a point guard.